Hello guys, I'm PlayStation and welcome to an episode of the linked transfers video, guys. And today I'm filming this on Sunday, so if any big ones come out Monday, it's fine, guys. That'll be for next Monday's episode, guys. As we are looking today at the most linked players in football right now to the clubs, and this is from the last week. I've used transfermarkt.com for this, guys, on the probability of it. The ones they've said, don't want to do that. We think that's rubbish. But the ones that think it's not rubbish, they're actually going to give me a little look at. And the first one we'll start off today, guys, is with Dimitri Payet. He is linked to West Ham. Now, obviously, had a 6th season last year for Marseille. Really, really good for them. Really, really helped them this year. And him and Pierre Gignac, who you saw in my confirmed transfers video yesterday, they were both informational for Marseille this year, and they're going to probably let both of them go. Which I'm pretty sad about, because I think they've got a good squad. And again, West Ham, I think this would be one of the best signings for them, in my opinion, guys. As we move on to our next guy, which is going to be Christian Benteke. Now, Benteke, guys, he's grossly overpriced, in my opinion. I think everyone overrates him. Really, he's one of the most players I think could be my most overrated players video, which I might do in a couple of weeks, guys. But again, Benteke is probably going to be in that squad, guys, because I think he's overrated. When he's on form, guys, he's really, really good. But when he's bad, he's kind of like Defoe, isn't he? He's a wee bit like Defoe, isn't he? He can be good, but then he can be bad at the same time. I don't understand, guys. It's like you can have a good patch of form where he scores 5 goals in 4 games, maybe even 5 in 1 match. And again, and then before the start of the season, he was awful. He was awful. He couldn't score a goal for love nor money. And again, he's starting to really ban the goals in. Tim Sherwood's made him a much better striker, in all fairness. And again, I think he's done that really well. But Benteke's confidence has been reunited because Tim Sherwood's there. And as soon as Tim Sherwood's there, right, Benteke, you could be off to another club now, son. Because you're not going to be used that much, guys. And again, Aston Villa really like the guy, in all fairness. And again, Aston Villa might get rid of him. You just don't really know in this kind of opinion, guys. Move on to our next guy, which is Robin van Persie. Now, Van Persie, this Galatasaray move, is it suit the man? Does it suit him? I'm unsure about it, guys. But again, it'd be good signing strongly for Galatasaray because, in all fairness, he's a good, strong striker to have up front for you. And again, a very, very good player nonetheless. I think he's lost his legs. The Turkish league's not that much high tempo. No offense to the Turkish league. But again, it's not really that much high tempo. And again, if you bring someone like Van Persie, it won't be that exposed, in all fairness. His legs won't be exposed. Like I always say, his legs have gone. And his fast tempo football in the BPL is too much hard for him. So again, if he goes to Galatasaray, he can deal with it's not really that much high tempo in Turkey. So again, I think it would be a perfect move for Van Persie, in all fairness, guys. We're going to try the next guy, which is going to be Bastian Schweinsteiger. This one really shocked me. This man, I thought, was a club legend for Bayern. But again, I remember seeing a 7.5 million bid put in by Man U. And I'm thinking to myself, Bastian Schweinsteiger is not going to leave Bayern. He's a club legend there. He's not going to leave. In all fairness, he wants to rack up over like 500 appearances for Bayern, which I think is very, very good. The man, he's Germany captain, and again, I think he's a very, very good player, Bastian Schweinsteiger. And again, I think he's signing a new contract for Bayern as well. So again, Manchester United, you're wasting your time trying to sign him, in my opinion, guys. In all fairness, we move to our next guy, which is going to be Petr Cech. Now, Petr Cech's linked with Arsenal. I think this would be a perfect move for him, but Jose Mourinho's like, nah, I'm not going to sell my world-class goalkeeper. I would rather sell him off to another league. Well, actually have better rivals there. But again, Petr Cech, he's destined for some first-team football. Courtois is not getting any older. Courtois is getting a lot better. He's a fantastic keeper already, but he's improving so rapidly, it's ridiculous. And again, Courtois is probably going to be Chelsea's keeper for the next couple of years. And Petr Cech, he's going to be behind him, in my opinion. He's just going to be behind him. So again, Petr Cech has to take it on the chin and stuff like that. And he's got to move on from Chelsea. Even though they love him there, he's got to move on from there. And I think Arsenal will be a perfect move for him. And other clubs have also been linked as well with him, guys. As we move on to our next team, which is going to be Radamel Falcao. Now, this one's being a really, really big one. If Falcao just horrifically fucks up at Chelsea, that's his career over, in my opinion. If he fucks up at Chelsea, he's done for. I think he's going to be known as a donkey. He's never going to play in the Premier League again. And Jose Mourinho's giving him one last chance in the BPL. If he doesn't prove himself this year, guys, Falcao's got to go off to another league or a Turkish league or something like that, because he's never going to be good again. He's lost his legs a wee bit, Falcao. And he wants to rekindle the goal-scoring days of Atletico Madrid lot. And Jose Mourinho, seen Falcao play, he knows how good a player he is. So again, you know, again, he thinks that he's not really fitting the play style with Man U and all that kind of stuff. But again, I guess he hasn't really screwed it up this year. I think he's not fit into Man U's play style. But at Chelsea's play style, he could be there, as Costa, again, is not a moving striker anyway. So again, but plus they have so many good moving midfielders that could feed Falcao easy. And again, I think it's a fantastic move for Falcao if he does move there, guys. Moving on to the next guy, which is Ospina. Now, he's been linked to go to Fenerbahce, guys. Do I see this move happening? I do, really, because Peter Cech, if he comes in, or Hugo Lloris has been linked as well, which I think will be an absolute shocking move. Spurs fans, again, you've got yourself a new Judas if he does move, guys. And in all fairness, Ospina is a good goalkeeper. And again, he might be moving to Fenerbahce. Because I don't know who Fenerbahce's goalkeeper is right now, guys. I think it's Demel. But I don't know where Demel's going to go. Because I don't know where he's going to go anyway, guys. But again, very, very good solid signing. If Fenerbahce do try and make that deal permanent. As we move on to the next guy, which is going to be Hurricane Harry. Now, Hurricane Harry, linked with Man U. I think this is bad for Man U. They shouldn't do this. If you're going to splash out 40, 50 million on him, Man U, I wouldn't do it at all. I mean, you're going to say he could just be another James Beattie. Give him another season. Which is what I'm thinking. But the owners, I think, of Man U want him. But Louis van Gaal's saying give it another season. And I think Louis van Gaal really wants him to give it. And in all fairness, Louis van Gaal's right here. He's going to nearly give him another season. If he performs the same he does this year, again, Man U, splash the bloody cash. Show him with Barcelona, Real Madrid, splash the bloody cash for him. But again, this year, I would give him another year. 2 years at least. To prove himself in the BPL once more, guys. Moving on to the next guy, which is Baba. He has been linked to Chelsea. And I don't know what to say about this guy. I've heard apparently he was immense this year and should have got a TOTS card for Augsburg, I do believe it is. And again, he's another Wonder Kid card. He's another Wonder Kid that could be coming up in the future years. And he has been Ghana's left back for a long time now, guys. In the national team, he's the left back by an absolute mile. And again, Baba is the main people who he looks to move on, guys, because he's a first team left back. He doesn't want to play behind Aspilicueta. In all fairness, guys. And again, Baba is another player he wants to back him up with. In all fairness, guys, we'll on this guy, which is going to be Jackie Wilshere. He is linked to Manchester City now. What do I think of this deal, guys? I don't know. Jack Wilshere, I wouldn't splash over 30 million for him. Apparently, it's been told 30 million. I would not spend the money on Jack Wilshere. I really would not, guys, because again, it is smoking. I mean, Jack Wilshere, in all fairness, guys. That video of him, what do you think of Tottenham? Shit, that just proves this man's immature. And again, he's an immature guy that likes to get drunk. He's a proper English lad. That's what he is, guys. And again, Man City, you shouldn't splash the cash on him. Because you've got players like Fabian Delph, like that, who are controlled and not immature, like Jack Wilshere, in all fairness, guys. And that could be holding him back in his career, guys. We move on to our next guy, which is Bastos. He is linked to go to Newcastle. Now, what do you think of this signing? Big for Newcastle. They need another goal scorer. And again, if you bring in someone like Bastos, who everyone knows is a proven goal scorer, then he's a big target man that can hump the ball into, and he'll get the team goals, guys. And I think Newcastle, if he did pull this off, it would be a very, very, very solid signing for him. As we move on to the next guy, guys, which is going to be Raheem Sterling. Raheem loves Sterling, and he's been linked to Manchester City. 50 million, and Manchester City are going to match it. It's all about his potential, guys. If this guy reaches, Jack Wilshere, I thought, never had potential. He never has potential to be one of the best midfielders. But with Raheem Sterling, he has the potential, guys, in my opinion. And in all fairness, this will be a very, very solid signing for Manchester City if he did pick it up, if he had a sick potential. And we're very unsure about his potential, guys. But again, 50 million apparently is on the table for him. Let's move on to our last guy of the episode, which is, I don't know anything about this guy. But he's been linked with Stoke, and again, I haven't know anything about this guy. He plays for Hangover. He might be moving to Stoke, and I don't really know anything about this episode. And Jose has been linked with Stoke, guys, and that's all I really know about the guy. So all I've got to say is thank you for watching. I've been MN FIFA, and I will see you guys next time. Good bloody bye.